Hey, welcome back to MajorSlackVideos here. First up for easy Elden Ring gameplay. You don't need to get good, you just need to get slack.
Major Slack Videos.
And wouldn't you know it, From Software just 2 days ago released their latest patch, with which very quietly and very sneakily nerfed the range on the rock sling. So no more sniper rock sling. That's a bummer. For example, watch. That's not a good example. See, they kind of just they just drop to the ground now. Let me target this guy. Normally, I mean, you could be able to snipe like a long distance as long as you can target the guy. Watch. See, they nerfed it just before I was gonna do the Margit the fell boss fight. I swear they got a camera in my office or something. It's like, what's Slack doing now? Okay, so the hardest part of this game is keeping up with the patches. Okay, so anyways, enough of that. I think I finally figured out a new strategy. Problem is I keep beating him, and then, like, you know, practicing again is getting kind of problematic, so I keep having to commit suicide just so I can have another shot at perfecting the strategy. I think I got it down now, so we're going to push on to Stormvale Castle and take on Margit the Fell. And for this, we're going to put on our heavy-duty chainmail gear, and we're probably going to be in a heavy load, so let's just leave out the gloves. I don't think we really need the shield. We're not going to use the bow. Not even going to use this. Just the meteorite staff. So I might as well put the shield on. Oh, yeah, okay, that's okay. Oh, it's just a medium load. Alright, that works. Very good. Next, money.
It's you again. Always a pleasure.
This is our first major boss fight. You want to spend all your money before you take him on. Like right down to the last freaking penny. So that you're not burdened with having to recover your money when you go into the boss fight. So I'm selling all this and approaching the next level up, which is 12,900 and something.
Goodbye for now.
12,904. So we're going to make some money working our way up to Stormvale Castle, and we'll see how much we have left when we get there. So it's off to Stormhill Shack, and we're going to pebble our way up to the castle entrance. Okay, so this is our loadout. All the chainmail gear on. Just the meteorite staff and the shield, which is probably dead weight. Let's take this out, put on the jellyfish, and that's it. Let's just run up the left side here, because here comes some soldiers, and we can like stealth pebble them to death if we just take cover in the bushes over here. Grab this shroom, or into these bushes over here, and huh. You guys gonna turn around? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, normally they... Very good. Okay. So basically, here's the deal. We have to follow this road all the way up to the castle door, which is right there. All we have to do is just get past this part here, like this little cliff part here, which is on our left, and then we can sneak along the cliff's edge right along here, sneak right up, take out guys on the way, and get there before the guy with the horn blows the whistle. If we hear anybody blowing the horn like that, we're gonna get on our horse and boot it to the entrance. So let's just stay here. Keep testing lock on, looking for guys here. Keep a low profile. Okay, so far so good. Ooh, a smithing stone. Okay, let's go over here. Some good cover here. Just sneak right up to this cliff here. Okay, it's looking good. Beautiful. Okay, first take out the ballista guy. Take out that guy. I love pibbling those guys in the back. It's so satisfying. We got right up their ass. I don't think so. I don't think so. And that should be everybody. And there's one last thing. There's a teardrop scarab there with the wild strikes ash of war. Right. Here. You know the routine. Get close. Spam pebble. Got it. That's it. Alright, now there's a site of grace here. Hit that up. See how much we're short of the next level. Probably about 1,000 or so. 1,200. Okay, so let's go to the ATM and make a little withdrawal at Ferrum Great Bridge. It only takes 5 glint blades now to do these guys in. So that leaves me just a little short. I wonder if there's anything I can sell. Let's go back to the Church of Ella. Yeah, you want to do this. You want to have exactly, like, practically no money in your inventory.
It's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
To completely relieve yourself of the burden of having to retrieve your money in case you blow it.
Goodbye.
$5. You just sell him some roa fruit. That's perfect.
It's you again. Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything? Goodbye.
Yeah, I know. You can see how much you can level up by going to status. I'm a creature of habit. What can I say? I like going to the site of grace because I like fooling around with, you know, if I'm going to be leveling up, I like to fool around with, you know, stuff like that. And you can't do that with it from the status screen. Okay, so points into mine because I want 100 FP. And that's it. Got $5 left. Perfect time to take on Margit the Fell. Because if we lose our money, you just leave it there. Just let it go. No big deal. And yeah, you don't want to be burdened with having to rush out and pick up your money because it completely screws up your strategy. So we're looking for Castleward Tunnel. Alright, we're going to have two helpers. The jellyfish, which is the tankiest spirit summons we have, and it costs the least FP. And we got Sorcerer Rogier, who you can summon right here. Now, it's important that you keep this guy alive. If he dies, we got to die too. If he dies, we got to commit suicide. Okay, so he's got to survive the fight. That's more important than us surviving the fight. And get your rock sling all the way. First thing we're gonna do, we're gonna like get a cutscene, right? And as soon as the cutscene is over, we're just gonna jump off the edge and commit suicide and start over. Because what happens is, if you start the fight like right away, like the first time right after the cutscene, you start the fight right out in the middle. Whereas if you die and you start over again, you start the fight right at the very back here, which is a lot more convenient. Like strategically, it's a lot better. So that's what we're gonna do. We have nothing to lose. We got $5. That's no big deal, right? Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna need to get the cutscene and then jump over the edge and take it from there.
Foul tarnished. In search of the Elden Ring. Emboldened by the flame of ambition.
Oh, MFG, I gotta kill that thing? Oh my gosh! I'm out of here! Ah! And some of you may be thinking, what was the point in summoning Sorcerer Rogier if you're just gonna commit suicide? And like I said, I'm a creature of habit. Okay, so now we're gonna start at the back, which is a lot better. And I'm going to explain my strategy, and then I'm going to hand the mic on over to MC Dubslack, who's going to call the play-by-play action because I'm going to be busy. So summon Sorcerer Rogier. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. Rock sling all the way. As soon as we pop in, bring up the jellyfish and be ready to dodge his like little magic bolts there, right? Bring up the jellyfish, immediately switch over to the FP flask, refill your flask right away, even if we haven't used it all up. And then we're going to circle around that way. Because what happens is he's going to approach, he's going to engage the jellyfish, and we're going to circle around, he's going to engage the jellyfish and Sorcerer Rajier. We're going to come up the rear so that we're facing back down that way. Then we're going to start blasting him with the rock sling. And the rock sling does physical damage, so eventually he's going to go down. It's going to break his stance, and he's going to go down. Probably the fourth rock sling. He's going to go down. Now, typically at that moment you rush up with, you know, a sword and do a critical hit. That's like suicide for us, for a mage. We're not going to do that. Instead, we're going to use that moment to refill our flask, even if we haven't used up all our FP, and then just keep bombarding him with more rock slings. And at that point, he'll probably be half dead. He's going to bring out his mega golden hammer, and what happens then is kind of a crapshoot, because like I said, I keep beating him, and I didn't it's kind of hard to practice doing it over and over again. So hopefully he's going to continue to engage Rajier and the jellyfish if he comes out with a hammer. If he engages us when he comes, if he brings out the hammer and he comes after us, the best thing to do is to roll towards him. That's the best thing to do, to roll towards him, disengage, get some distance, maybe take a hit, refill your health, and once he engages Rajier and the jellyfish again, go at him hard with a rock sling. That's the plan. You got all that? Okay, let's go. Okay, MC Dub Slack on the mic here, calling the play-by-play. One thing I forgot to mention is, as you're slinging the rock slings here, just dodge those two bolts there. Just go from side to side and circle around. As you're slinging the rock slings, gradually back away from it. So right about here, start throwing the rock slings back away, because enemies always target the last one to hit them. And see, like, it dodged back, and he went down, right? His stance got broken. Instead of rushing up and doing a critical hit, I just refilled my flask. Now I just got the golden hammer out, and I was far enough away from it, so I decided to just dodge back rather than forward. To dodge back instead of dodging into it. That was kind of like an audible that I called. So just keeping my distance here. Keep blasting him with the rock sling. And I know I got him now, because he went down for a second time. Every time he goes down, refill your FP flask and keep the pressure on, and keep an eye on Rajier to make sure that he survives. And there we go. No damage. Margit the Fell. Boss fight. Our first great enemy. Down and out. And I got my $5 back. Haha. Didn't get me. There's Happy Face's Happy Dance.
The night, the hands of the fell omen shall brook thee no quarter.
Yeah. You got spanked, buddy. You got spanked. In the lands between. Alright, so the best thing to do would be to put the Stormville Castle run in a separate video. Probably be a couple of videos, because there's a lot to cover in there. So I'm going to call it right here. I want to thank you all very much for watching, and if you thought this was remotely entertaining and or informative, you know what to do. Give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and post a comment. Alright, see you next time for some more Elden Ring. Hey guys, real walkthroughs like these are an endangered species here on YouTube. For a complete lowdown on the YouTube video game walkthrough scene, check out my Patreon page, and please consider making a donation to yours truly, Major Slack, to help keep real walkthroughs alive on YouTube. You can donate as little as $1. That's $1, that's all. That's all it takes, alright? Thanks a lot, really appreciate it.